Hello and welcome back to First to Worst. I'm Spanners. I'll be your host for this run, and I am joined today by another set of runners. This will be our final run of the evening. And yeah, we have Silent Legend versus Gerold Violence Blemson. Greetings to both of you. How y'all doing?
Doing good.
I'm doing all right.
Doing all right? We already had the bad joke of that bad, huh? We won't
Yep.
address that again. So,
Oh yeah, that bad. You
this
can say
is
that again, buddy.
This is, in
That's
fact, a goulash run. Two meats enter, one meat leaves. One of you, after this run, will get to start playing the game for fun again.
yeah. Or
Fine.
for board position, but either way.
Either way, one or the other. That's fun, right?
Yeah.
In any case, we have our runners all set and looking at their boxes. I'm sure you are eager to open those. So,
Yes.
go ahead and start opening your crates. You have 3 rerolls.
I'll take.
I'm a reroll.
All right, I hear 1 reroll.
I will take this one.
Okay. Waiting for the streams to catch up a little bit. I see. Gerold, you have selected your weapon. Silent Legend, waiting for the stream to catch up on your end, see what you're getting. Sticking with that. All right. So, you have selected your weapons. We have the run staged and ready to go. Silent Legend, are you ready?
I am ready.
Gerold, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, with that, you may commence your runs. Good luck, and I will see you on the other side.
Thank you.
All right. We have given our runners a deaf and mute, moved them out to the main stage. We'll let the streams catch up for just a little bit, and then we shall rejoin them as they get going on their way. Looks like they're off. This is, of course, Seed 1. First hold is, I've forgotten where first hold for Seed 1 actually is. It's, I've done 2 runs of this already tonight. I should know what the first hold room is for Seed 1. But I'm too lazy to pull up the browser and double check. Silent Legend bullying the Sosigs in his first supply room. Get your tokens. Looks like Gerold was able to roll plus P hollow points for his Defender 45. Also rolled himself a 1911. Those should serve him quite well for the first couple of holds. We're in T Hallway, of course. How could I forget about T Hallway? T Hallway is a hold that we have seen, actually both of our runners now in their holds. Good timing on that front. T Hallway is, of course, one we've seen a couple of times in hold 5s. Now for hold 1, you have a lot of area to cover and not necessarily a lot of firepower to cover it with. Silent Legend taking a nice piece of cover behind there. Looks like he's going to have 5 statics to deal with a 6-shot revolver, so you got to make those shots count. Gerold taking a central position. The stacks are up for Legend, taking careful aim. Missed just 1 shot there, and unfortunately had to go in with a bonk. Gerold dual wielding his 45s with, I think, a much smoother, perhaps a little quicker clear. It's hard to tell who's in the lead after that. I think they are both quite close to each other. In either case, both of our runners are now out of their first holds. Gerold rolling ammunition, not getting anything particularly interesting. He's got a 1-point shotgun, but he is leaving it. The madman. Perhaps he's just seeing what's in his other supply point.
Override token found.
Definitely have to ask him about that later if he does not roll the shotgun. He might be happy enough with those pistols. We'll see. Second hold for the seed is, of course, in yellow pit room, where having that shotgun might come in handy. Both are contestants clearing out the room, making sure that they are not interrupted. Silent Legend heading straight into hold 2. Looks like he still just has that revolver. I suppose he's fairly confident in it overall. Meanwhile, Gerold is clearing out another supply point. Can't quite see how many hardens that Legend has to deal with, but they're up and he's in the middle of a cylinder having to quick reload. This is going to cost a fair bit of time, opting to chase down each one individually. This is costing a lot of time on the hardens. And we're through. That was a pretty painful harden clear, giving Gerold the opportunity to pick up a lot of score over Legend here. Gerold rolling the 1-point shotgun and getting punished with the super shorty. What a shame. I can't help but feel like he had that coming, disrespecting it the first time round. Rolling slugs and buckshot for that. Silent Legend, meanwhile, posting up at the top of the dark stairs. Looks like he has one swarm he'll have to deal with in there. The other two are spread out in the room. He is going to have at least one reload on his revolver. He'll have to be quick and make it count. Gerold, meanwhile, getting ready to enter the hold. The swarms are up for Legend. He's in the middle of a reload there. Missing many shots. This is not looking too good for the swarm clear. Being interrupted again by more Sussex. And the first swarm clear is down. The second one's down, having to reload one more time. And we are through.
Awful. Okay.
Second hold for Silent Legend. Meanwhile, hardens are up for Gerold. First one's gone. Got one heck of a ricochet off of that super shorty. What the heck was that? I am baffled by that ricochet. That was an intense stroke of luck. We're gonna have to watch that one again in slow motion later. Already picking up a lot of time over Silent Legend in that. And of course he has the pair of pistols to finish off the swarm encryptions. Being interrupted by a couple of Sussex. Not too much trouble there. Pushing his magazine back in a little bit. Getting ready with the dualies for the swarms. And the swarms are up in the middle of a reload, of course, because that's when they pop in. Another ricochet for Gerold. Finish that reload. Finish off the second swarm. Hunt down the final one in the dark hallway. Hot swap to your other pistol. And we're through. Gerold and Silent both completing their second holds. Gerold, I would say, with a very healthy lead after second hold. Silent has a lot of catching up to do at this point. Looks like Gerold has the option for a 6-point AR. Silent getting the 1-point bolt action. There's your free sight.
token found. Override token
Farewell
found.
to the super shorty.
One. Supply point.
Now, Silent has not spent very many points so far. He's rolling the 6-point battle rifle, getting
Override
himself
token
the
found.
FAL with 10-shot magazines. A safe and reliable roll, also rolling a shield dog. Those will definitely come in handy. Already upgrading the FAL's magazines to 20 rounds. Meanwhile, Gerold has rolled the 6-point AR and gotten himself the Honey Badger. It's not the most favored of 6-point AR rolls. You are limited to only 20-round magazines, but if you treat it like a battle rifle, if you get yourself some AP or API, then it can do quite well. Looks like Legend picked up some incendiaries for the FAL. Gerold also rolling ammunition. Let's see what he gets. Looks like supersonic Full Metal Jacket cartridges, which should do a little bit better than those subsonic rounds that he came in with. Silent Legend moving in to hold 3.
Analyzing system.
Light blue room, things are close quarters, can get a little bit hectic.
Interfacing
Both are
with
runners
system node.
now in hold 3.
this position.
Is utter fucking.
Silent Legend is going to have a bunch of hardens to deal with here, and they're up. Spraying down the first one. There's a second one, third, fourth. They're starting to fall now, and those hardens are clear. Gerold having... doesn't look like as many hardens he's going to have to clear out, but we'll see if he can replicate those results with the Honey Badger.
Hardened encryption.
And they're up.
Neutralized.
Precisely picking off those hardened encryptions from one end of the room. Gerold's through the hardens as
Advancing
well.
to next system layer. Analyzing system.
Opting to hold at the top of the stairs while Silent Legend is a little back off in the corner. His swarms are 2 in the open, 1 in the back. Looks like Gerold has a similar dispersion for his swarms, and they're up for Silent Legend. That first one giving him a little bit of trouble, hosing down the second one. Oh, and he ran out of ammo, having to quick reload. And that one was very painful for him to clear. Was very stubborn. Did not want to go. Gerold getting ready to deal with his swarms.
Fine. I'll waste my time on you.
And they're up. First one also giving him a little bit of trouble. Spraying down the second one. And the third. Out of ammo, actually, having to switch to a 1911 to deal with it. And Gerold is also through with his swarms. The swarms giving our runners a fair amount of trouble today.
Analyzing system.
Meanwhile, Silent Legend is about to deal with his first taste of the recursives for the seed. Keeping pretty decent control of the room. Repositioning, reloading, and he said, and they're finally up for Silent Legend. Taking down the first one quickly, taking a careful aim with a lucky ricochet, clearing out the second, and Silent Legend is through hold 3.
5 override tokens found.
Gerold's about to deal with his recursives, keeping careful control of the room as well. Pre-aiming the first cloud, which is quite close.
Recursive
And they're up.
encryption detected.
First one down smooth. Second one
Encryption neutralized.
tried to get away from him, but could not escape. And Gerold has also cleared hold 3.
Data extracted. 5 override tokens. Advance to next system node and take it.
Silent Legend taking a little bit of fire in the hallway. Nothing too bad. Oh, actually getting lit up by another patrol. Filling back up on health. No trouble, no trouble. Gerold rolling ammunition. He's got more supersonic full metal jacket rounds. Silent Legend blowing away all his points, re-rolling for attachments. He has only 2 points left now. And he's bought a scope for his FAL with not a great reticle, especially considering that he's going to have to take this into J hallway. That was a lot of points spent on not a great payoff.
Tell me what I already know.
That was an unfortunate amount of points spent for the scope. Looks like he's going to try and make it work, because Legend is now in hold 4.
Hold this position.
Utter fucking misery.
Analyzing system.
Doing what he can with what he's got, that's part of what taking hold is all about. And those recursives come in quick in hold 4, so he should be getting ready for them right about now. And they're up. And the first one is down. Spraying down the second one, getting it clear. And smoothly waltzing over to the third and showing it.
Advancing to next
What's 4?
system layer. Override token found. Analyzing system.
Getting our first taste of speed meat for J hallway on this seed. Looks like that one tried to enter in CQB. Didn't work out too well with a little bop and a shot. Silent Legend staying fairly mobile in J hallway. And J hall really is one that encourages you to stay mobile.
Stealth encryption.
And the stealths are up for Legend. Having a couple right in front of him. There's a third. He might be a little bit out of position. There's another one. And he is through the stealths.
Advancing to next
Now he's going to
system
have
layer.
to contend with the heavily armored breachers, one at a time, as well as our first taste of agiles. I don't think those rounds penetrated the face mask, but I think it got him anyway. Meanwhile, it looks like Gerold was able to roll an AK-101. Luckily got himself a AK grip for that. That should serve him fairly well in his upcoming hold. Silent Legend taking calm control of this room, starting to chase down the Agiles, just dancing around him. Got the first one. There's the second one that's coming in line now. Just ran out of ammo. He's trying to go for the bash. Missed it. And we're through hold 4 on Legends.
Hold successful. Data extracted. 5 override tokens found.
Meanwhile, Gerold is contending with some patrols on his way to clear out J Hall. That was another green berry, tossing it back at the patrol. Do not eat the green berries.
Override token found.
Truly. Getting into a little bit of a firefight. Nothing too bad, and
Interfacing with system
Gerold
node.
is in hold 4
Hold
now.
this position. Analyzing system.
Keeping good control of J Hall, getting ready for those recursives to pop in any second now. Like we say, they come in quick for hold 4, and there they are. First one down smooth, second one down quick,
Encryption.
and that was a lovely recursive clear from Gerold.
Finally, a bit of good luck.
Sounds like he was pretty happy about that clear. It was a pretty good one. Repositioning to this other end of the room. Looks like he's opting to mainly hang out in the bend here, as opposed to staying overly mobile. Silent Legend continuing to roll away his points for attachments.
That's cool.
Gerold keeping excellent control of the room, even in the first set of speed meet, and the stealths are up. The first couple are down quickly, chasing down the remaining ones. Ooh, just out of ammo, we got that click. Hot swap to the Honey Badger, and there's no problem.
Advancing to next system layer. Analyzing
Finally, moving on to the agile phase for Gerold's hold 4. Silent is clearing out the purple room, which is our 5th hold for the seat,
interfacing with
and
system node.
Legend is in 5th hold.
Analyzing system.
Looks like he got himself that soda bottle suppressor for the foul, making it work despite the deviation that it applies to the bullets as they leave the barrel. The stealths are up for Silent. He's going to have to be pretty precise with that deviation, but it looks like he's not having too much trouble having to quick reload. He's got to hunt down the last one. There's a couple in the corner there, and he's through the stealths. The agiles are up for Gerold. He's gotten one already. There's the other. Quick hot swap to the Honey Badger, chasing it down, and Gerold is through hold 4. Just in time for us to have a look at what Legend is doing in the speed meet phase. Putting that foul to good work, popping heads,
There it is.
dodging the green berry. Yeah, don't get the green berries. And the agiles are up for Legend. He's popped his shield, giving him plenty of time to clear out these agiles. He's going to have to stop for a reload here. There it is. He's through that. And we got through the agiles. Now, all he has to do is
Advancing to next system
clear
layer.
out downhill a little bit. Just kind of glide through the breachers through the final set of hold 5. I think he still just has incendiaries in his foul, so not a whole lot in terms of armor penetration, but still packs a punch. And the incendiary effect will, of course, also do plenty of damage. Looks like Gerold has the minigun roll. I am excited. He should roll it. He knows he should. But he's rolled a grenade launcher instead. Actually got grenades for it though, which is pretty cool. Meanwhile, Legend is maintaining good control of Purple Room. Depending on where you hang out in this room, that can be easy or hard. But there is the regeneration. That suppressor not doing him many favors, but he got through pretty well. And Silent Legend has completed his hold with, let's see what score he got. Oh, 189,
The next system node and take it.
810.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Returning to interface.
So I will get
These
that
first few were really slow.
lugged in. And we will check back in with him later once Gerold has finished his run. He's got the Soviet caseless grenade launcher, having far too much fun with it, truly. On the whole, I would say I prefer the caseless grenades as opposed to the regular 40mm ones, because the caseless ones are quicker to reload. Doing a quick little bit of ammo management, obliterating this patrol that tried to sneak up behind him. I love when the meaty chunks just go flying after dispensing a grenade of justice in their midst. Topping off the grenade launcher, and Gerold is in hold 5.
Hold this position.
Now the key here is not to blow yourself up. Gerold, of course, is not playing a one-hit, so that's slightly less of a concern. And Purple Room does have plenty of room to play with here.
Most dangerous revolver.
Absolutely deleting these So-6s as they pop in, and there's the stealths. Switch to the grenade launcher. Systematically clearing out the room. There's a couple there. There's a couple behind you. There's the last one. That was a pretty decent stealth clear.
Advancing to next system layer.
And I think this grenade launcher is really going to do a lot of work in speed meet
Analyzing system.
if he can keep it topped off, because that's going to be the key here. That one isn't dead. There it is. Now it is. Now, can he keep it topped off? Perhaps. Looks like he's switching over to his AK. Not able to have that grenade launcher be fed all the time. I'm not sure what he has to deal with agiles right now as far as power-ups go. So this could be a little bit interesting. Oh, he has a bullet boost, but that's not going to do much good against agiles. And the agiles are up. Top off the honey badger. He's using that red dot. Chasing that one around. Sosig interfering with his aim a little bit. He's starting to take a couple of hits. He's ignoring the Sosigs in favor of pursuing the agiles. And it looks like they weren't able to get a good enough bead on him. So he only took some damage.
Analyzing system.
Switching back over to the grenade launcher and deleting So-6. There it is. Taking a very calm, collected, and in control approach to Purple Room, which is a level of chill we don't often see with this room. He has topped off his health, picked up a bullet boost, switching back over to the AK. Looks like he's getting ready to deal with the regenerative encryption, which should be coming in just a little bit. Not quite yet, but soon. He's trying to conserve a little bit of ammo, and there it is. One crazy leg going way downtown. And Gerold has completed hold 5. Well done, Gerold, with, let's see, a 193, 710.
Advance to next system node and take it. Returning to interface.
And that will eliminate Silent Legend from the tournament, unfortunately for him. So, I have their scores plugged in,
That in, but I feel like I might have lost.
and I will go ahead and drag our contestants back in here and say hello. Both of you have now completed your runs. Welcome back.
Awesome.
Awesome.
How you guys feeling about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I said, how you guys feeling about that? How you doing?
Could have been better.
Yeah,
Could have
same.
been better, could have been worse.
I don't know if mine
Alright.
could have been much worse.
Well, this being a goulash run, as we said before, 2 meats enter, 1 meat leaves. So, I will read out your scores. I have them plugged in and ready to go. So, with the standard spawn lock modifier, Gerold, you just finished your run. I will read yours out first. You scored a 203,395.5. Silent Legend, with your modifiers applied, you scored a 199,300.5. Silent Legend, I'm afraid you are eliminated from first to worst.
Dang. Close. That was a close one, though.
Yeah, honestly, it was the half that made it. It was the half
Yeah.
that gave it to me.
100% it was the half, but
It's those half points, man. Dude, halves count.
halves
Yep,
count.
yep,
Yeah, 100%.
You had
Dang.
some
That's rough,
painful.
man. I feel for you. I feel for you.
Nah, it's all good. I mean, I'm actually for first ever first to worst. I'm happy where I ended up.
This is your
All
first
right.
ever first to worst?
First ever, yeah.
Well, it's also the first ever you've been eliminated from first to worst, but not, I hope, the first time or the last time we see you around. I sincerely
no,
hope
100%.
we
I'm coming
continue
back.
to see you.
He's
I'm
gonna
coming
beat me
back,
next
sir.
year. I don't stand a chance.
I look forward to it. Right on. You had some pretty rough swarms there in a couple of your holds.
Oh yeah, the swarm. Some of the hardens give me a hard time too.
Honestly, the swarms have been giving people a fair amount of trouble today. I'm not sure what's going on.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, good thing to practice on.
Good thing to practice at, indeed. I will now open the floor to any questions that Chet might have, and while we wait for those to filter in, I will start by asking each of you what your preferred weapons are to start with in Ori.
To start,
Yeah, what's your favorite starting gun?
from most preferred to least, I would prefer either 1911. 1911, I would take the Mossberg. Any like pump action shotgun, I'll take, and then probably any revolver too. Those are usually like for sure grabs.
Those are usually pretty solid. Gerold, yourself.
Well, I like the shotguns. You know, I'm not terribly picky, but obviously, if I can get nine round tube, then I'll take it.
I do like me a good shotgun to start with. We do have one question coming in from chat. Eve Serve says, we always ask, why hot dogs? But this time, we must ask, how are the hot dogs?
I don't
Well, all
care.
the
Shot
ones
them in the
I
face.
met, yeah, all the ones I met are dead, so they're not doing
Man.
great.
Damn.
At best, they're headed to their reincarnation. Let's just hope that they don't come back as a chicken wing.
Oh yeah.
They came in peace, but they went in pieces. Well,
So
not seeing much else forthcoming from chat, I will call that a run. Gerold, congratulations on your victory. Legend,
Thank you.
commiserations on your defeat. I sincerely hope we'll continue to see you around
Absolutely. I'm coming back.
That is the last run that we had scheduled for today. Coming up next in a fair amount of time, let me see if I can pull that up. We have Chief Diggory K signed up for almost 22 hours from now. So, you got some time to go get a snack. In the meantime, I'm Spanners. Thanks for tuning in to First to Worst, and this has been Silent Legend versus Gerold. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.